In this tutorial, we're going to make a painted emblem on the front panel of our crate, and we're going to simply use some text for this. So we've picked bright green there for our forecolor, and if we go to the start bar there and type in char map, click on that, it'll give us the character map, which means we can look at every character in any font that is in this list. So the font we want is going to be Webdings, and the character that we want is going to be this alien head here. So we select with it highlighted there, selected there, and press copy, which will make a copy of that to the clipboard. We can now close that and come back to Photoshop, click on text and press Ctrl V, and there's our alien head. So we'll drag that into the center there, and we want to scale. Now a little tip is if you hold Alt, Control and Shift and drag the corner, you can uniform scale from the center. So you can get it to the size you want. I think we'll have it around there, and press OK. Now this is our element that we're going to use to cut out our area of paint. So we want to rasterize this layer first so that you can see the head there, and we'll create a new layer above it, which is where our paint is going to go. With that empty layer selected, we press Ctrl and click on the layer of the alien head there, and it will select everything in the layer. We can then hide that layer, go to our bucket fill, and we set our tolerance to 30, anti-alias and all layers, and we'll click somewhere there is a mid brown that is used throughout the image, and we'll just click on that and we'll get our paint. And you can see from that the paint is scratched away, showing some of the wood underneath, and also it's missing where some of the dirt damage has made it peel or flake off. And that is what we're going to be using for our diffuse map. So if that's your diffuse map, you want to save it as, we'll just save it as crate with _D, which is going to be our diffuse map. Next, we want to create our specular map. So for that, we want the wood and the grunge to be almost black. We want the screws to be reflective, so we want them to be white, and we want the paint to be somewhere in the middle. So we select our paint and we go to color overlay, and we want to pick a middle grey there. That'll do. Press OK. Now we'll select all of these that make up the crate. So we've got the slats and the frame and the grunge maps, and we'll drag all of them down and create new copies. Now you can see it's created new copies above. And then we're going to go to Layer and Merge Layers. And then we're going to go to Image Adjustment Levels. And like I said, we want the wood to be dark, almost black. So we'll just move everything down to the black end there. Press OK. Then we'll go to Adjustments, Brightness and Contrast. Just alter it slightly. That's better. And you don't have to desaturate this image because the colours are quite muted, so it won't make any difference. So we've got this the way we want it. We've got our dark wood. We've got, in fact, looking at it, that head looks like it could be a little bit too reflective. We'll bring that down a little bit. There we are. And we've got the screws, we want to be shiny metal for contrast. And we'll save that as crate_s for specular. Press OK. And on the next video, we're going to create our normal map, and we're going to start building our scene in 3D Studio. So I'll see you in the next video.